The Gerber Scout and the Gerber Trade are finally here, and they come with pocket clips, finally. So that is the huge news. We will go through this. Now, first off, if you don't know what the Gerber Armbar is, it's a gem of a multi-tool. It comes with several different functions. Originally, we have the scissors, the driver, the knife, and this 3-in-1 hammer, opener, and a pry tool at the bottom. Then Gerber went into many different versions of the slim tool where they slimmed it down. There's been some cork versions, there's been some scissor versions. This is the slim cut versions. There was a slim dry version and I think one or two other versions. But now we have the latest version of the Gerber Armbar, and this is the Gerber Armbar Trade. So this is specifically designed for the trades. So with that, we get the screwdriver, we get the awl, similar to the original one, and we get the saw as well as the knife and the 3-in-1 bottle opener, hammer, and pry tool at the back. And I really like that. It's a really neat little tool, and some people find this extremely useful. Just for instance, like I've got some nails that on my stairs, I live in an old house and they sort of poke through sometimes and I have to pound them down, and that would be really useful just for something like that where I don't have to run out to the garage and get a huge hammer. I could just use something like that. So it comes with a saw. Now, some people will complain that this is too short. I'll leave that up to you. It does seem to be a fairly sharp saw, and then the awl is fairly self-explanatory. Now, as far as the screwdriver goes, I feel like this is about the same tension as the original Gerber Armbar. So when you put it under extreme tension, it will buckle because it doesn't have a lock. So under those circumstances, you can just use it in this way, and then you could get an extreme amount of torque on it, and it actually works really well. And then when it's not as much pressure needed, just use it like that. So that's one of the few complaints I have about the Armbar, but I feel like it's still such a valuable tool. It comes in at around 3.6 inches closed and 3.1 ounces. That is extremely lightweight. And then fully open, it's just over 6.5 inches when you extend the 2.5-inch blade. So you can tell right here, this is right there. It's the blade part is just 2.5 inches. So I feel like it has a bunch of tools, and I really love how they've added this pocket clip. This will come in at $50. Now, the next multi-tool that Gerber released, the Armbar Scout, I should talk about the color. So I believe each of these comes in burnt orange, onyx, and green. So you can choose which color. This is the green, this is burnt onyx, the burnt orange. Obviously the onyx is like a black and silver. So on the Gerber Scout, we have a couple different tools. So one of the tools that stays the same will be the saw. Saw will be the same. We'll have this 3-in-1 opener, hammer, pry tool. We'll have this really nice pocket clip, and then the knife stays the same. So this will be the only locking tool, the frame lock. There we go. And then the other two tools besides the saw will be this can opener, and they also label this as a package opener. And then we do have the scissors as well. Now, the scissors, I was pleasantly surprised. I feel like Gerber is doing a lot better job recently, and these scissors are actually a little bit better than even some multi-tools from Gerber. The scissors on multi-tools they have. So for a long time, people have said, well, Gerber is owned by Fisker, so of course they have good scissors, but Gerber scissors have not always been great. But lately, I've noticed that it seems like Gerber has stepped up their game, and the scissors do work pretty good. Now on the tip, it still struggles to cut through. Well, it doesn't cut through paracord, but as you could see when you open it up and use it lower down, it does an excellent job of cutting that paracord. So I feel like Gerber has done a great job in the sense that they've finally added a pocket clip. I think that's huge. I'm not sure why they didn't do it at the start, but that's huge. $50 is a little pricey for these tools, so I'll let you decide. They are around $44 on REI. The Scout is. The Trade I don't believe is on there yet, but these are very handy tools, and if you're someone who doesn't want to be bogged down by some huge set of pliers, this is definitely a tool that might appeal to you. Hope you've enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one.